I've chosen photography to start as documentary and landscape photography. I've had a big passion for the planet and nature since I was a little kid, so being able to focus on that and do my part in impacting the world and trying to make it better really inspires me and allows me to stay motivated and excited for my future career aspirations. My biggest aspiration is definitely to work for a Nat Geo or equivalent to company that is conscious of global issues, as well as being able to capture and document major events and phenomena that are happening in the world. My work explores my nostalgia for a calmer and simpler time in my life. Sensory experiences in the present remind of memories and sentimentality towards specific places from my past. The images displayed express a sense of place and accompanying attachment I feel to such locations. Whilst the experiences and places shown may be unique to my visit and response, a universality exists in human attachment to place and memory. When I first started thinking about beginning this project, I started by finding something that kept inspiring me. One thing that kept creeping back into my head was a time that had long passed. I wanted to relive all the childhood memories and places that I had loved as a kid. I always want the research to be relevant and significant to the outcome I am trying to achieve within my desired piece of work. The people I am researching and what they are talking about can be very intuitive and constructive to develop my idea and gaining a better understanding of what it is I am trying to achieve. Specific artists such as Boo Simmons captures the side of me that loves to be immersed in the feel of nature. Style photography is reflected on my practice. Also, Tomek Frederick, a German photographer, takes on nostalgia in his own way. He tries to focus on past fragments of his childhood memories and creates images that relate back to those memories. The biggest problem I had with this project was thinking of a concept and idea that I could relate back to the images. It was hard for me to pinpoint the emotions and feelings I had towards the work and what the real meaning of it all was. I do find it easier to create the images first and then relate it back to the concept. The problem I was having was I had a lot of different feelings and emotions towards the images, which then created a lot of different versions of what I was trying to get across and what the real meaning of the images were. When I got stuck with this problem, there are some processes I go through to change the way I'm thinking to help overcome my issues. Ways that I choose to resolve the problems is definitely firstly getting a different perspective. Getting feedback from family and friends and teachers is very beneficial in developing your ideas and thinking of different ways you could look at the work that maybe you hadn't thought of before. Sometimes you get so engulfed into the one idea it's hard to have a different outlook of the problem you're facing. Another main way I change my outlook on my work is reading, listening and looking at artwork. This can be very inspiring and encouraging to try to overcome the problem I am encountering. I find looking up inspiring readings and books that relate to my specific topic is the best way for me to overcome it. There are two books that mainly helped me overcome my struggles within this project, and they were Photography in the Place from Multiple Perspectives by Helen Wisgate, as well as Warren Kirk's book titled Suburbia. Helped me have a different outlook on ways in which I could view my images to tell a new story. Experimentation is a process to me. I'm sometimes a bit wary in specific ways that I can experiment within my practice. The main way I've experimented is the method in which I take my photos. I experimented with analog photography with this project. When I first started off with my uni degree, I stuck a lot to digital imagery, but I soon realized my love for analog, and it was the way in which it makes me feel. Analog photography allows for me to have a lot more freedom and ability in creating more abstract, texturized images. I love the way that film makes the images look and the kind of unknown in the way the image is going to turn out. It was exciting and new figuring out ways I can implement that into my practice and the ways I can create my images. I have two scenarios that best help me in staying focused and creating the best work I can. I need a calm, comfortable environment to help me stay confident in the work and research I'm undertaking, especially because I'm quite shy and not always very confident and believe in myself in the work I'm creating. One of the main scenarios that I turn to for developing or researching my idea is a study session with my best friends at someone's house. These specific scenarios are really beneficial in helping me stay motivating and most of the time essential me being able to voice my ideas to a space that I feel comfortable in, and them in return giving me back some constructive criticism that really benefits me. Working with your friends can be a really encouraging environment. Seeing my friends want to work at their best ability inspires me to really push myself and create pieces of work that take me out of my comfort zone and broaden my horizon. A more specific work-based environment is me needing to stay 100% focused on the certain idea or thought I am having. When I'm in this mood, I need to work either at home, at my dining table, all alone, or at the UTS library on the quiet floor so I can stay present with my thoughts and develop my idea to the best ability I can.